Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 1 dead, 8 injured in St. Andrew gun attack. 1 man was killed and 8 others injured in a gun attack in St. Andrew this morning. The shooting happened in the community popularly known as Common. The dead man has been identified as 32-year-old Sanjay Cousins. 3 women are reportedly among the injured. Investigations are ongoing. In the probes shooting of mentally ill man in Santa Cruz. The Independent Commission of Investigation is probing the shooting and injuring of a man believed to be mentally ill in Santa Cruz earlier this week. The injured man, who it is alleged attacked a policeman with a knife, is in hospital. A police source said the injured man, with a bullet wound to the chest, is in serious but stable condition. While saying he is waiting to be fully apprised of the details, Indicom's Director of Complaints David Lewin, online by telephone, told reporters that agency's investigators have processed the scene. The policeman's firearm had been taken for testing and the injured man had been interviewed. Witness killed day after case ends. 1 day after the conclusion of a court case in which he was a witness, a bike taxi operator was gunned down in Westmoreland's Grange Hill Square. The dead man is 31-year-old Odin Did Blacksmith from Kings Valley. According to sources, Smith was sitting on his bike when a car approached. 2 men got out and shot him multiple times to the upper body. The shots forced his body backwards and he ended up slumped on his motorcycle. The shooters left the scene in the waiting vehicle, which later crashed. One of its doors fell off, but that was not enough to disable the vehicle, which kept going with the shooters on board. Smith was later taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. A resident who did not want to be identified by name told reporters that Smith and a man had an altercation in 2018. He sold a lady crab, but she was supposed to get 2 more. Him tell her when him go back to the crab bush, she would get them, the source said. The source said the woman complained to her partner, who later got into a fight with Smith. Smith's house was later gutted by fire, and the matter went to court. They have long been cause for greater resilience on dispute resolution to solve grievance. In his May 4 contribution to the sectoral debate, Justice Minister Delroy Chuck once again urged greater use of the alternative dispute resolution services offered by the state. Many serious crimes emerge from simple disputes and disagreements which could have been easily cleared up if the parties were referred to a restorative justice facilitator, a mediator, or a counselor to assist them in reaching an amicable settlement, he said then. High alert for missing St. Andrew boy. A high alert has been activated for 12-year-old Yohan Dunn from St. Andrew, who has been missing since Friday, May 27. He is of dark complexion, slim build, and about 149 centimeters tall. Reports from the Lawrence Tavern Police are that about 6 p.m., Yohan was last seen at home wearing a blue shirt, blue hoodie jacket, and a pair of grey slippers. He has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Yohan Dunn is being asked to contact the Lawrence Tavern Police at 876-942-6322, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Police seized 2 guns in Denham Town. The Denham Town Police seized 2 guns and several rounds of ammunition during an operation in Kingston community today. The guns were found at an abandoned building on Bento Lane, Kingston 14 around 7 a.m. A Glock pistol with a magazine containing 9mm rounds of ammunition and a Taurus revolver with 6 rounds of ammunition were recovered in the targeted operation. No one was arrested. Fire torches Westmoreland man's dreams. On Friday evening, Joshua Thomas could do nothing but helplessly watch all of his hard work went up into flames. His cook shop caught fire when a minibus which was having mechanical issues erupted into flames and spread to the nearby structure along the Stratboro Main Road. Approximately 4:30 p.m. on Friday evening, a Toyota Hiace minibus was reportedly having issues near the building when the owner called a mechanic to look at it. According to eyewitnesses, the mechanic removed a faulty pipe when the bus caught fire, which then spread to the building, which was just a few meters away. The mechanic allegedly fled the scene shortly after. Residents attempted to tame the fire with buckets of water before it got to the shop, but the flames engulfed both the bus and the structure within minutes. The fire department was called and the fire was extinguished. The incident caused a pileup of traffic along the Stratborough Main Road. No one was injured. Thomas, who was asleep at a house nearby when the incident happened, said he was made aware when he heard shouts coming from outside. "Me can't tell you what happened. Asleep and somebody called me to say the shop under fire. And when me come, me see a one bust them a fix side of the shop and it catch me shop afire. Everything in a hit, everything gone down, every single thing me lose. Me lose me clothes them, everything me lose," Thomas said. Still trying to recover from the fire that burnt down his house a mere 3 weeks ago, Thomas said he moved most of his belongings to the shop in an effort to restart his life. That fire, he said, was caused by children playing. This recent fire has put him back to square one. "Where there, my house catch a fire, and me transfer everything out of the house to inna the shop, and right now, you have to say out a door me dey, cause me no have no clothes. All of my clothes burn up inna the suitcase. My music, everything gone down. The power saw when me did I use for work, money gone down. Everything, all of it me lose," he told reporters. An emotional Thomas said he was planning on opening his cook shop on Monday after weeks of building the structure by himself at night. "The shop did open long time, but me did lock it down. On Monday me did fi open. Me did I use worker fi cut grass, fi make some money fi start it up back, and then it burn down. My computer me use fi play music, fi make some money, burn up too. Everything me lose. And me one used to work on it, and night time me come in and build little, and move it till it reach up here so and everything gone," Thomas lamented. He said he used the money from those other jobs to purchase appliances for the cook shop, which all went up in flames. These included a deep fryer, a stove, 2 refrigerators, a standing fan, along with other furniture such as glass display. "Me deep fry and everything gone down the drain. See all me stove and me fridge them, everything burn up in the flame. 1 week now since me a bill and stand up for me stove. Dem a man ya a cuss me and a ask me say if me go open the shop, and I work fi get a money fi buy me chicken dem. Only that left, and see there, it can't start pon this. No start no day so again," Thomas stated. "Right now, me not even know where fi stand up right now. Fi tell you the whole truth, me a come from nowhere, and which part me reach now, me can't turn back. Fi talk about it right now, me heart a bleed," he added. 316 COVID cases, 0 deaths. Jamaica on Friday reported 316 new cases of COVID-19 and 0 virus-related deaths, bringing the total confirmed cases to 136,313 and the death toll to 3,049. Of the newly reported cases, there were 194 females and 122 males, with ages ranging from 4 days to 95 years. The new cases were recorded in St. James 36, Kingston and St. Andrew 97, Westmoreland 13, Trelawney 10, St. Catherine 61, St. Elizabeth 16, Clarendon 27, Manchester 14, St. Anne 14, Portland 9, Hanover 2, St. Mary 2, and St. Thomas 15. According to the latest statistics from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the country also recorded 146 recoveries for a total of 86,829. The country's positivity rate for the latest batch of testing is 29.8%. There are 130 patients hospitalized, 4 of them are critically ill. Minister vows to address teacher shortage in juvenile centers. Education Minister Favour Williams says her ministry is serious about addressing the high teacher turnover rate, which has been plaguing the juvenile penal system for some time now, and is collaborating with the National Security Minister to devise solutions. Earlier this year, Head of Correctional Services Lieutenant Colonel Gary Rowe brought to light that severe shortage of teachers in the system, which he said has adverse impact the prison's ability to provide structural academic programs for juveniles. He also said that vocational training courses have not been able to receive national certification because the facilities do not meet the necessary standards. Speaking with reporters on Friday in an exclusive interview on some of the issues affecting the education sector, Williams said her ministry and the Security Ministry were working to resolve the issues of low remuneration, the main reason teachers in the correctional systems do not stay on the job for long. "We are very interested in making it better for both sides, the teachers as well as the inmates who are there, because we believe that at the end of this sojourn, they should come out better persons. If we can allow them to take exams and so on, they will be better able to be rehabilitated into society. So we are committed to working through that process to bring certification and ensure that the teachers who are there are comfortable in terms of their working environment and so on, Minister Williams reported. According to the Department of Correctional Services, DCS, it is difficult to recruit teachers due to disparity in salary and benefits between the DCS and public schools, and that salaries and allowances are paid at the diploma level although teachers have first degrees. Furthermore, it is said there is no established structure to facilitate upward mobility of teachers, as those in the DCS do not benefit from the Ministry of Education training development programs, workshops, and seminars. Lieutenant Rowe said if the problems were not addressed, it would help the rehabilitation efforts for reintegration of children who are behind bars. According to the department, between 2016 and 2018, 16 teachers walked away from the job, and at the time only 18 out of 48 vacant posts were filled. The department is also advocating for incentives for its teachers to encourage those with the appropriate qualifications to vie for the jobs. According to the DCS, over the last 5 years, an average of 15 juveniles sat the CSEC examination, obtaining 50% passes in 1 to 4 subjects. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.